Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a new product. I've heard a lot of people talking about these. I've seen a lot of people review them. I've had people asking me if I've tried them or if I think they work. And I had nothing to say on the matter because I'd never tried them and I knew you could only really get them online. But I heard recently that they started selling these at Sally Beauty Supply, and those are magnetic lashes. So these are from Ardell. We have the full strip lashes, and then we also have like the accent lashes. These were both $12.99. Which is a little expensive for Ardell. If they work, I think they would be worth the $12.99 because you're not putting glue on it, so it should last you longer than when you pay for normal Ardell lashes, because they won't last you as long because you're putting glue on them, so they're gonna eventually have to throw them away. Where these, if the magnet is strong enough and everything, you should be able to use them for a long time. So $12.99 wouldn't be that bad if they actually work. So like I said, I have the full strip and I have the accent lashes. I will probably try the accent lashes first because I have a feeling they might be a little easier to use, but I do want to try both. So let's get into it. All right, so I read the directions and it says you're supposed to put the top lash on first. You rest it on the top of your lashes and then you bring the lower lash from underneath. So I have the top lash right here and the lower lash. So I'm gonna put this and rest it on top, and then I'm gonna go directly in, grabbing the lower lash and try to put it underneath. So let's see how this works. Really hard to get under there. They're attaching, but it's hard to get them like perfectly lined up. And it doesn't mean that this is necessarily a bad product, because I mean, I could just get used to using it. This is obviously my first time, but that's the challenge I'm finding, is that it's hard to get them lined up. They like attach so quickly that it kind of slides them out, so they're not like hugging the lash line. I'm gonna try again. I also don't think I think the wispies, the accent ones, are gonna be probably easier to use, but I'm not really a fan of the accent ones because they're just so long that if I put them on the inside, it's gonna look really weird because the outer and inner corner is gonna be really short in comparison. But even if I try to put it on the outside, which what I'm trying to do, it's still, they just don't taper enough. There's a huge difference. Like maybe if they were shorter, or if they started shorter. I got them closer to the lash line that time. After they like fully attached, I was able to slightly move them back. So that's what it's looking like. It's just very, very unnatural, I think, because it's so thick on the outer. It's not horrible. I am now curious. I'm gonna try the full size ones. They come off pretty easy, which is nice. All right, so now we're gonna be trying the full lash. I have a feeling this is gonna be really hard. So because even when you put fake lashes on with glue, you want to let them like set either the middle down and then connect the ends, or some people, connect like an outer part and then connect all the rest. But either way, it doesn't all connect at the same time. You kind of have to position one end or the center and then start positioning the ends. So with this, you have to get it all laid down at the same time, which is just, it's gonna pop up. Oh no, this is disastrous. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. You almost wish there was glue on it, which defeats the purpose, because that's supposed to be the ease of it, is there's no adhesive required, but how do you get it to stay down? I mean, the lashes, I mean, I can see once they are together that they're beautiful. Like, I would love these to work because these lashes are gorgeous. But if you can see, like, I got this part together, but I can't get that inner corner. It's like I can only get one side. And once they're attached, there's no moving them. And I have watched a lot of videos, and I haven't seen anyone like really successfully use these, because I feel like I want to watch someone who does it right and is like, oh, they're so easy, so I could, like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But every single video I've watched seems to, I feel like, have the same issues that I'm having. Nope. The other thing about these, which I think they're the right size for me, but a lot of times people have to cut their lash down to customize it, and I feel like they're not very customizable, because if you look at it, let's see if you can see these magnets. If you wanted to cut it down, you'd have to cut a whole magnet off. You can't cut, I don't think you can cut halfway through the magnet. And some people don't need that whole chunk cut off. They just need a small chunk cut off. And with normal lash, it's very customizable because you can really cut it anywhere. So I think that's also something that's, you know, there's more customizable when you have like regular strip lashes that you're using adhesive for. I'm gonna try these one more time. See if I can get them on. I haven't even tried the other side because I haven't even been able to get these on perfectly yet. I'm gonna try actually using like a lash applicator. See if I can get it closer to the base of my lashes and hopefully get them to stay there. You almost need two people, two hands, someone to hold it down, and then someone to go in with the other lash. You can see there's nothing to stick it. There's nothing that will get it to my lash line. So when I bring the lower lash in, it's not gonna connect right at the base of my lashes. Oh geez. All right. I think I know my final thoughts on this product. So the accent ones, I was able to get them on. I wouldn't say they were perfectly on, but I was able to get them on. I think maybe with more practice I could get better at using those. And those are easier to use because they will stay, because there's the strip, there's just so many places for it to pop up. So how do you get the strip to lay down all at the same time? So when you go in with the bottom, it will perfectly connect. Where with the accent, it's such a smaller area that you can get it to lay flat while you go in with the lower lash. But with the accent one, it wasn't horrible. I wouldn't put it in the center because it looks really wonky if it's like so long in the center and then your outside isn't flared or anything. So I wouldn't put it in the center, but I did put it on the outer part. It looked okay. It was still such a big difference from my regular lashes to how the length of where it started. I think if they took these, and I'm going to show it to you up close, if they took these and tapered them more so that, or I feel like they should be, if they're going to be an accent one, they should be a little shorter, but if they tapered them down, then it would go more with your natural lash and then go out to that flare, where it's just your natural lash and then very long. So I personally, I don't like that look, but I will say they were easier to use. The full strip lashes, impossible. I couldn't at all get them on. I would try to get it and try to get it to lay flat, and it just wouldn't lay flat and it wouldn't be at my base. So when I would try to attach it, it would either just attach in one corner and then I really had no way of trying to put the other two together, or they would fully attach and it would attach at one corner and the other part would be like attached and not even touching my lash. So that was very difficult. It's not something I'm gonna definitely like play around with it more, because maybe it's just user error, or this is my first time, so I'm not used to using them yet. But I would definitely say, for someone who, I have people all the time asking me, oh, do you guys have the magnetic lashes? And they're asking, and because they're thinking it'll be easier. And I don't think it'll be easier at all. I think they would have so much harder of a time doing these than actually just kind of learning how to use like strip lashes with glue. But it's a cool idea, and if it worked, I would have been totally like excited, and you know, they would have been so easy. You could use them over and over again. The removal's so easy. Like I literally just like slid them off and I didn't feel any pulling or tugging. That's if they actually worked. So I'll take a look and try them more, but I'm not thinking that I'm ever gonna get these to work, because I'm gonna watch some more videos and see if I can find anyone who actually successfully uses them, and then maybe I can pick up some tips and tricks from them, but I don't see me being able to use these. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this gives you an idea if you should go out and purchase these. You know, I wouldn't totally say not to try out the accent ones. I think if you're gonna get ones, get the accent ones, and then you just have to decide if you like the look. And it had nothing bad to try it. When I was at Sally's, I asked them about the return policy, and they have a really lenient return policy. So nothing wrong with you going in, getting them, trying them, and if you're able to get them to work, that's amazing. And if not, then you can obviously return them. So those are my final thoughts. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.